Okay. So, so today we're going to talk about probably one of the hottest topics that people always want to hear about, right? Is how you find leads. Okay, especially nowadays where it seems like the market is so hot and so competitive and everybody is out there trying to get this business going. But when the one door closes, trust me, in real estate, another one or three other ones open. So we want to share a little bit with you something that I particularly care for, and also Liz, what she does best, and let you know how you can keep this wheel moving. Because I tell you what, things are changing out there in the market as we speak. Things are slowing down as far as the sellers are concerned, and the market being so hot. So it's going to open up in the next few months a lot more opportunities if you tap into some of these strategies we're going to talk to you right now. So the first one we're going to mention is something that I actually started doing a few years ago, and is tapping into evictions lists. Okay, this is not something that you really can buy a list out there for. Is one of those little underground strategies, as I call it, and is about really, especially now with the evictions being lifted and so forth, there's going to be a lot of landlords that are tired of being a landlord, right? They haven't got paid rent in months. The tenants, they're difficult to work with. And we're finding that there are a lot of people that really just want to get away from the business. So if you want to look for landlords that are, tired of being a landlord, looking for the new dockets coming out of the evictions that are scheduled is the way to go. And we're going to see more and more the next coming months. So the way I was able to do this, and I said I've been doing it for a few years now, is that there is no real way to get to this list unless you have to do some legwork. Because like I said, the good thing about it is that really underground, not a lot of people doing it. So you have to find out how your county or city are handling these eviction dockets. So what happens is when somebody goes and files for eviction, being the landlord or an attorney for the landlord or the property management company, they have to go to some specific office, file for this, right? And then they send out the notices to the tenants. But this goes on a list, which become if you go on eviction day, you go to the courthouse and you see the docket posted on the courtroom door of the evictions. So this docket is public information, but you have to find how your county posts it. And don't take no for an answer. You might have to go to this office, and talk to. But what I did is basically went, within the same building, I went to several offices until I found how this docket got posted, and I got a list. And now I can get it anytime I want to. So usually these dockets, where I do it is 4 to 6 weeks out. So, I do it once a month. You can do it whenever you see the dockets are posted out. Could be every couple of weeks, could be a month. But that is your great way now to find tired landlords. Now, Liz can talk to you about her favorite way of doing it, of finding leads. And go ahead, Liz.
Sure. So I actually had went live on this a couple of days ago. So if you need to find where the live is, just comment below and I will tag you in the live. But with that being said, the next way is the drive for dollars. This is your most direct way. Think about it. 70% of properties end up on the list that all investors are pulling, all of that. But there's those 30% of properties that maybe the owner's not in a distressed on paper, but if you're driving around and looking, you're seeing that they are distressed as far as their homes. So we did a drive for dollars. I took you guys with us live and I answered questions as I drove around. And you're basically looking for homes that are abandoned, vacant, neglected. They could even be occupied, but maybe the gutters are falling or the roof is messed up or windows are boarded up or it's just falling apart. The grass is really tall. It just looks like it's just not being kept up with. And so this is a way that I do whenever I go anywhere. So even though I invest virtually and I don't physically see any of the properties, I go in them, I do drive for dollars if I'm ever in one of my markets. So anytime I go to one of the cities that I invest in, I do a drive for dollars. Now I'm doing one here because I'm getting into fix and flips. And so that's why I was doing local and went live with you guys. So I do recommend drive for dollars. It's a very direct way. I have my most responses. my most leads that go to closing out of Drive for Dollars. It's not for everybody, especially if you're doing virtual, but I really like it. And I don't mind going to the cities I have to go go Drive for Dollars.
Okay, and the third way that I just want to briefly mention about is the PPC, pay-per-click campaigns, okay? And you can do it with Google. A lot of the investors do it with Facebook ads. Now, what you want to do with these campaigns is obviously you can target by location. If you do Facebook or Google, you can target by location, demographics, and you really just want to spark the interest of people that are looking to sell their properties. So you want to put an ad that's short and sweet, but really prompts people to contact you to get more information, okay? So there, you know, that you have to structure it a certain way. Like I said, keep it short and sweet. The other thing that I see that works really well is to offer them some type of report. Like, for example, when I'm targeting people that are going to foreclosure, I said, okay, click here to get a report or to get my checklist on 7 ways to stop a foreclosure. Right? So so if you target people that are going foreclosure, offer that. If you're targeting people that are a tired landlord, right? How to make money in real estate without being a landlord. And so you just have a PDF, maybe 1 or 2 pages, kind of giving them that. And so people will opt in. So obviously for people that opt in, most of them are sellers that are looking for a solution to the problem. And then, you know, we have a follow-up sequence. My suggestion is that when you do Facebook ads or PPC, don't spend more than $5 to $10 a day in the beginning, because you want to optimize it for your market, and then eventually you can spend more and more. Rule of thumb is for every $1,000 ad spent, you should get at least 1 deal, which will give you, if you're wholesaling, $10,000 to $15,000. If you're doing a fix and flip, to give you at least 10% of your final ARV. So it's a good investment for your money, but you have to tweak it, and you have to give them something that they want from you, right? So a PDF and stuff like that. So don't have them just say, hey, contact me. Do that, and then as soon as they download the PDF, you can have like an assessment form where they fill out a questionnaire, and so then you can contact them from there. But that's PPC, and Facebook and Google is really taking ground. A lot of the big time investors, especially if you're doing virtual, is definitely the way to go. Liz?
Now, we did do a PDF on this on Tuesday. So if you commented on the post wanting the PDF, you can still go back and find that post, and we can give you the PDF so you have some quick notes and don't have to always refer to the live. And then, so these are our 3 most successful ways that are working right now. We have a ton of different ways that we handle to our students, different off the wall ways as well. But these are the ones that are working, and that we wanted to bring to you guys. And so what we're offering is, we would love for you guys, if you're interested in getting some mentorship, if you're interested in learning different ways, if you're interested in going out in the field with us on a regular basis and joining our community, we would love to talk to you and see how we can help you reach your goals in 90 days or less. And so if you want to schedule a call, I'm going to put a link here in the comment section where you're able to schedule a call with us, and we'll get on the phone with you and see how we can help you reach those goals of yours, whether it's to up your business, up the amount of leads you're bringing in, you know, revamp, exponentially grow. We do work with highly experienced investors that are bringing in 200,000 plus a month. And then we do also work with new investors. So both of you guys are invited to schedule a call with us. Laura, would you like to add anything else real quick before we jump off?
Yeah, the only thing I want to say, become the best at one strategy. You don't have to have a lot of different strategies to bring your leads. Come the best at one first. So if you're going for the evictions, come the best on evictions. If you want to do driving for dollars, I have a student every morning from 6 to 10 a.m. He drives for dollars, and that's all his deals. He makes $30,000 to $40,000 most of the time on one deal. All drive for dollars. If you're doing PPC campaigns, get the best and optimize your PPC campaign. So choose one strategy, become the best you can at that strategy. And then once you do, then you can add a second one. You honestly don't need more than 2 or 3 at any time to give you 10 plus deals a month. And so I tell you that from experience. That's all I wanted to say. So Thanks, everybody. We would love to talk and interact with you more and to see if there's any way we can help you really and give you a little more tips and tidbits about the business. So make sure you stick around in the group and schedule a call if you feel like we can help you really launch your career.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.